I'm going to do the Capricorn and Aries connection reading. This could be a friend, family member, or a partnership. Could be an Aries sun, moon, or rising, Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, or just qualities of those signs. So I have my romance angel cards, and we're going to pick some cards to go in between the two of you. Okay, I'm going to pick those two. Okay. So we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I definitely feel like there's a lot going on between the two of you. It could have to do, be a job, finances, career that is affecting. Definitely when there is stress in that department, it causes a lot of stress between people. It can be very challenging, whether it's good or bad, right? Because if you have an amazing opportunity, work opportunity that comes up, but you're going to be away from your partner for an extended period of time, that can put a lot of stress on the relationship. So, it could be lots of different things that go on. Reconciliation, I feel like it's working I feel like with make the effort, I kind of feel like it's make the effort for this reconciliation. And then we have healing family issues there, if there's also family issues that are going on, or it could be relationships from the past or situations from the past that's going on that's affecting you, right? So I feel like there's a lot going on. So let's grab some cards here. So for Aries, what's going on with Aries? Okay, we have all these. We have, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. We have the Devil, which can represent Capricorn. Okay, and I feel like one more for some reason. All right. That's what's going on with that. So let's pick some cards for Capricorn. King of Wands, almost looking right, the eyes are almost like looking right up at Aries there. We have the Sun. We have the Six of Swords. We have Eight of Cups. You're both hanging on to stuff. You're both hanging on to stuff. Yeah. And then I'll pull one more for you. Look at that. Look at that. All right. I definitely feel like, and I'm going to show the bottom of the deck. We have the Death card. And the bottom of this deck we have, I feel like there is a lot of stuff going on between the two of you. I feel like there's like a lot of things almost like, because I feel like, see how both have horns here, Capricorn and Aries, and I feel like you're both doing this, like you're butting horns. Instead of working together, I feel like you're like butting heads, because there's things that each of you is holding on to, right? Because you each have a Seven of Swords. Right? Like you each feel that there's something going on, or that something happened, or there was some sort of deception, or it was like, we have Aries, which is looking at these three spilled cups. We've got Eight of Cups for Capricorn, and then the Six of Swords, where you're kind of moving that way, and it's a lot. And then we have the family issues, and we have the finances. I feel like it's all kind of come to a head for the both of you, and I feel like the both of you are just frustrated with the whole situation, and there's so much going on, and I feel like you're both strong personalities. That's what I feel like. You're both strong personalities, and that could be what is a big part of the problem, is that maybe you're both feeling like you're right, or that you're only seeing things the way that you see them. And maybe you think that you're listening to the other person, but you're really not. I feel like the first thing you have to figure out is, how do you really feel about the other person? And do you want to make the effort, right, for this reconciliation? How do you feel? You have to figure that out within yourself. Do you feel that you can forgive, or you can move on, or you can work through whatever issues the two of you have? So you have to figure that out first. And then if you say that's a yes, you both have to be on the same page, because if one of you is no and one of you is yes, it's not going to work. So if you're both yes, and you're like, yes, I want to work at this, you have to sit down again by yourself and figure out, what is the core of the problem that you're having with the other person? What is that, the deepest, right, issue where everything else is kind of stemming from? Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, but I feel like there's kind of a core situation for each of you. And I feel like you have to sit down and you have to figure out, what was that thing, or what are those things that happened that really kind of started snowballing, or you started sweeping under the rug and you were ignoring, and then that became bigger and bigger until it got to this point where it's so much stuff. And where did that start? And you each have to sit down and you have to figure out, where did that start from? And you have to be able to communicate to the other person and let that other person know. But the other person has to fully listen to what the other person has to say, and to acknowledge that whatever they say has hurt them or bothered them, that they acknowledge that, okay, I understand that you were hurt by that, or you were bothered by that. And to not discount how that person's feeling, because they're speaking their truth. It's a very sensitive, right? Very sensitive area between the two of you, because I feel like you're both kind of feeling hurt and frustrated. I felt like just grabbing this deck. You both have to decide if you want to make the effort. And if you say you're going to make the effort, you have to make the effort. If you say you're going to listen and forgive, you have to listen and forgive. I love it. 9 of Pentacles, right? The 3 of Swords. Okay, yeah. I feel that this can definitely work out. And there has to be this kind of let go of this 3 of Swords. I feel like you each have a 3 of Swords. You each have hurt. You each have disappointment. I feel that one or both of you can have things that are going on, maybe with your family, or things in past relationships that's affected you. And that is affecting this relationship, and it's spilling over. And that's what you have to figure out, that if it's past relationships, or it's, sometimes our family members, if they feel a certain way about our partner or a friend, or even another family member that we're having a relationship, whatever kind of friendship, or, that family members, if they don't like the person that you have a relationship with, that they can put their 2 cents in, and that they can make that relationship harder. And healing those issues so that it doesn't spill over. Because the more people that you tell about your relationship, then the more that they have a say in what's going on, and that they're going to say something, and you have to be ready for what it is that they have to say. But if you opened up that door and they take it, then you have to be like, well, I told them about this and that, and now they're saying this and that. So there's a lot of healing that needs to go on here. There's a lot going on. So let me grab but like I said, you have to decide. Do you want to make the effort? Is this a relationship that you want to work on, that you want to work through? All right, so this one just flipped over. We have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So there's definitely turmoil that's going on through here. But you know what? This challenge, if you guys work through this, may make you guys even stronger than you were before, because you have a deeper understanding of each other and things that bother each other, or that you're actually really a team. If you have, other people that are trying to get in the way of your relationship, and you realize how much of a team you guys really are. I think you would be you are a very strong and powerful team together, Aries and Capricorn. I think it's very strong and very powerful when you're on the same side. But when you're not on the same side, I feel like it can be a little crazy. All right, I'm going to grab a Whispers of Love to close it out. I'm going to take this one. We have Practice Compassion. See things from a fresh perspective, but I kind of feel like it's seeing things from the other person's perspective, right? A fresh perspective. So that means a new perspective, a different perspective, and looking at this in a different way, looking at this situation in a different way, right? And I feel that that is definitely needed for both of you, because the way that the perspective that you're seeing as it is now is not working, right? That it's not working. So it's from a fresh perspective. And you may not always understand why it's happened or how you got to this point, but it's the working through it together as making an effort and that teamwork. But that's totally up to you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.